Hello everyone, VJ's830 back again with another edition of What's on Deck. Doing two videos today. I just did another one, should be up before this, on Kickstarter. There's a lot going on. Way too much going on, it seems. Now let's get into some stuff that is obviously not Kickstarter related. I did search Indiegogo. For the hell of it, there was nothing whatsoever playing card related there that's new, from what I can tell. So we got, first of all, a new deck from Art of Play, which is sadly already sold out. Now I did manage to get my hands on one, so happy about that. This is a deck that was, basically, it's the Perdue, I hope that's how you pronounce it, which basically translates into Skin Soft, and is related to the name of the dog of this person, which is Cardini. This is a deck that was used by Cardini back in the day, aka Richard Valentine Pitchford. And they produced this deck. Of course, I think his was a bridge size deck. This one is poker size. I could be wrong. It looks very nice. 2,500 produced by USBC, and it is sold out. That's how popular they were, how fast they went. There's some images. You see Cardini on the Joker. It actually says Cardini in the corner instead of Joker. Beautiful tuckers with letterpress and embossing and whatnot. Very nice. Standard court cards. A nice Ace of Spades. Simple but nice. So that's what the Ace of Spades in his own deck looked like. It is a one-way back design, but it is obviously designed for fanning and flourishing, and it is a four-way fanning deck, so that's pretty cool. Not my usual cup of tea, but since it is Cardini, figured what the hey. There's also a limited edition white tuck case that was available, which I didn't get. I think they were giving them away if you bought a certain amount. And apparently the dog, well, you see the dog on the back design. I think that's the dog. And I think it's also featured on a Joker or something. I could be wrong. I might have misread that somewhere. But pretty cool. Unfortunately, sold out. Fury 11 also has a new deck that came out. Called the Howler Brothers deck, and it's very interesting and colorful, a little bit weird. You see the Ace of Spades here. Back design, this is the back design here. It's pretty interesting. Mirror image, colorful, fun. I kind of like it. Joker. I feel like it should say Howler playing cards or something. Oh my goodness, that's the court cards. I didn't realize they were that weird. But it's okay. It's an interesting looking deck nonetheless. They are an outdoor lifestyle company based in Austin, Texas. Jay Fletcher designed this. He's done a couple other decks with them, I think. Completely custom, 52 custom faces, lots of vibrant colors and original artwork. Every square inch, well, not quite every square inch. There's a lot of blank space in there. Then again, I guess it is kind of every square inch, theoretically, barely. And the box apparently says, heed the call. Limited edition. And available right now. I'm not sure if there's, I don't think there's any kind of charitable component to these, although it would be nice. But they're available right now from Fury 11. They're pretty interesting and unique. Definitely different than what they've done lately, with like the Saturday Night Live and Jimmy Fallon and whatnot decks. Also available on the HowlerBros.com website as well, as you can see. And you can see a little bit more of the court cards. And there is a card that says, heed the call. Apparently they have other merch as well available with stuff. Definitely interesting, definitely not the average ordinary court cards and stuff like that, but nonetheless pretty interesting. Printed by USBC. I do like the colorful back design, although maybe a little hint of red would have been a little bit better, but it's kind of cool. And the only reason why I'm mentioning this is because shipping. It might be better shipping costs compared to Fury 11. I'm not sure. I recommend, checking out, shopping around. Next up, we got De Novo playing cards, the United Cards 2018 deck. It is launching this Saturday, February 17th, 12 p.m. Eastern on Kickstarter. Beautiful, beautiful looking decks. Look forward to checking them out. 2 different colors, a greeny one and a reddy one. Green and red. These are designed by Rick Davidson, of course, has done the Lux decks for JP, and also his Shadows of History playing cards, and the Origins. And that's it. Look at that. Beautiful foil on the top cases. And since it's United Cards, it will be beautiful. Look at that beautiful back design. Very nice looking. I like it. I'm a fan of that. I just want to see if there's any more images to look at very quickly. Beautiful, kind of realistic looking court cards. Very nice. Pretty looking lady. That reminds this person of this guy. I'm not even sure who he is, but kind of. The hair kind of. There's the other one in red. Definitely a fad. Definitely will be backing, and I definitely recommend backing. Here's the rest of the court cards. Beautifully designed. Classic looking. Yet kind of modernist, and 2 different colors for different colors for the different decks. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure I like these the club pips they've used though. It's kind of weird. Like one is a club pip, look more like a 4-leaf clover. It's interesting though. It stands out, but it's just a little bit bizarre. It doesn't quite look like a club. And I think that's it. Yeah, definitely worth checking out on Saturday. Now, I wanted to mention this one as well, the 5 of Spades playing cards deck. I don't remember if I mentioned it or if I came across it in the Kickstarter video. I don't think we saw it. It is by, of course, Yassine Boudreau and designed by Sam Hales, Dos Broad, and printed by Carter Mundi. It is getting there. Currently at just over 5,600 euros out of a 6,500 euro goal with 25 days to go, so I'm sure it will fund in a matter of time. Some people not such a huge fan. I think it's okay. It's nice. It's a decent looking back design. Maybe a little more color would help the deck. The Joker is pretty interesting, and the faces are pretty interesting as well. But they look like a carnival deck basically. And there's one more to mention for now, and that is Bicycle Cards has released a couple of decks on their website. The Bicycle House Blend deck, which is fairly straightforward. The nice back design featuring a coffee theme and also on the Ace of Spades coffee cup. And it's got the coffee colors on the, it's got brown instead of black for the spades and the clubs from the looks of it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I apologize, excuse me. Oh, look at this. Somebody's got a whole bunch of Playtime mini decks on Instagram. That's pretty cool. So, I mean, it's a pretty nice looking deck. I've got one on the way. It'll probably be here sometime this week from playingcarddecks.com. And they also have available on their website these Autobike #1 decks, which were originally available just at Targets. I actually got mine from a Japanese website. I forget which one it was. And I've also seen one color at least at Barnes & Noble. But they're very nice looking decks and top cases with some foil. Beautiful vintage back design and vintage style faces. I'm a huge fan. I like them. I recommend checking them out if you like them. And let's see if there's anything else to talk about. I can't recall. We'll have a quick look over all the other websites. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh, wonderful. Coal. Why is this internet so slow? Come on. I just want to see if there's anything else new worth pointing out. I see that Hocus Pocus has the purple NOC deck. Just the one deck, really? Of course, the Cobra from JP Playing Cards, which I received like last week. I think it was, not this past week, but the week before. And some other private estate bundles. Freedom Playing Cards. There's one we can talk about. The Rainbow Unicorns. Very nice. A couple we can talk about. What's this one? Of course, there's some other ones here that I think were here last week. The Chameleon, the Burger Playing Cards, and the Alice in Wonder, all from Kickstarter. Was not a huge fan of any of them, but I guess we can have a peek. Just for the hell of it. And here's the Freedom Playing Cards. This was from Kickstarter as well. I was not a huge fan of these court cards at all, and the back design also kind of simple, kind of hard to see. Apparently I can't load up this picture, but it was on Kickstarter. You can check it out. Not a fan of the artwork at all. This one I do have coming on the way, probably be here next week. It is the Rainbow Unicorn Fun Time deck from Handlords from DeVoe. They previously released a version of this in 2012 as April Fool's joke, and it's fun, it's colorful, it's unique, so why not? And it's available right now at Hocus Pocus and elsewhere, I'm sure. That's a bad image. Great new color. I don't think it's exactly new. And it's not one that was released in Asia recently, I don't think. Chameleon. Oh, my face is in the way. Not a huge fan of this deck particularly. It's an okay deck, okay back design. You know, it's okay for like cardistry first. It's produced by Hanshin Chen, of course. And then we got Burger Playing Cards, which are interesting. They're very unique. They're kind of fun. The back design is made to look like hamburger buns, and they've got all your, you know, condiments and burger stuff on the faces, which is pretty interesting. It's a fun deck, and produced by Cardini, so good quality. And there's Alice in Wonderland, which is designed by Sasa Donevsky. It was from Kickstarter. It was originally on Indiegogo and did not do well. Then it came out to Kickstarter through Will Roya. It's funded. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of, overall, I'm not a huge fan. There's other Alice in Wonder decks that I think are better, particularly the ones from Juan Solorzano, even though he was not a great creator. But overall, it's an okay deck. Not a huge fan. It's not the worst Alice in Wonder decks, definitely not the best, in my opinion. And then we got, that's it for this one. Let's check out collectible playing cards very quickly. Don't forget, Visuals A Free to saves you 10% on your order. They've also got the knockout in white, the NOC purple deck, Cobra, Unicorn Fun Time deck, Rainbow Unicorn, Chameleon, the Freedom, Alice in Wonderland, Burger, Explorers, all sorts of stuff. Check out a couple other websites. They've also got the Seekers and the Alexander Dumas decks here. Moving on to playingcards.net. Anything new and exciting here? Not particularly. They've got some older decks available. That's pretty interesting, pretty exciting. Some Paul Carpenter decks, in case anyone's interested. Some older illusionist decks. Let's see if they've got anything. Well, let's check out latest playing cards, I suppose. Here's some newer decks. Oh yes, the Bicycle for Rosen, which I'm still looking to get. And the Riders of the Apocalypse, which are pretty cool. I got them the other day. Very interesting, that's for sure. Flywheels, $59 for that set from King's Wild, from Jackson's website. Not a huge fan of that price tag. Steel Green, Hidden Kings, all sorts of stuff. I'll check out the bicycle ones too, because sometimes there's, slightly different stuff here. Nothing overly new. Still wouldn't mind, still want to get these ones, these bicycle rider back fastened decks, except they're $15 each. Yeesh. Kind of pricey. We'll see. I might place an order. We'll see. Playing card decks. That's interesting, a lot of wooden boxes. Let's look at new arrivals though. Thank you. Pretty cool though. It's got these nice custom boxes. Is this all the new arrivals? Okay, it is new arrivals. Is all these boxes. Fantastic. He's got some Spanish decks. He's got the he's got some Spanish decks. That's pretty cool. 40 card decks if you're interested. The Saturn Hyperspace, Space Jam decks from Illusionist. The Neo decks from Montenzi, marked Maiden backs. A bunch of other decks. The Triple X Alexandria deck for $50. That's ridiculous. Jimbo playing cards sold out. That was from JD14 on Kickstarter. Wasn't a fan. Mimi playing cards, $20 as well. Yeesh. Shanghai International Magic Festival. I looked at this one previously. $30 for a one-way back design, and not very exciting. I passed on that one. Big time. He's got Hippos 707 and the Magnificent playing cards printed by Freedom playing cards from Home Run Games. Wasn't a huge fan, so I passed. Very nice of him. He was giving out Love Promise of Val playing cards recently for free, and he did give me a deck for free as well recently, which I appreciate in the last order I got. Also, a Bicycle Lunar Eclipse, which I have coming along with the Bicycle House Blend deck. All sorts of stuff. Binary. All sorts of interesting stuff. New stuff. And anything else we could check out? We'll check out Murphy's Magic. I think that's the last one we really need to look at. Because this video's gone on long enough, I'm sure. But I do want to, obviously, promote my sponsor, one of my sponsors, Murphy's Magic, even though I haven't received anything from them lately, but there hasn't really been too much lately. That's kind of weird. It's the purple deck, purple NOC deck, and the knockout deck that are available. What about the other colors? What the hell? So they don't really have anything too new, just the ones we've mentioned, the Burger, the Alice in Wonderland, Chameleon, Freedom, the Rainbow Unicorn, Cobra. At least we know how all these websites have those decks. I'm surprised that it's just those one colors. The Opulent deck, by the way, is the one I got from playingcarddex.com. Free with my order the other day, which is I appreciate greatly. It's a very nice deck, beautiful. It would be nicer if it had different colors for the the blacks and the reds for the suits, or something different to distinguish the red suits from the black suits. But outside of that, I like it and I appreciate that very much. It was one that I had some interest in, but I never pulled the trigger on it. So I'm glad they sent it to me anyways. Anyway, that is it for today for what is new in the world of playing cards as far as I know. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time with more. Thanks for watching. If I can get this to turn off, of course. well, let's see what else they've got here. Forma also is an interesting looking deck, of course, that I ordered, and it's pretty interesting. Just a kind of a cardistry deck, and we'll just talk a bit more here. Come on, open up. There we go. Almost had it. Almost had it. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, now we'll see you next time with more. Bye.